This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. Ben, I wanted to talk to you about a couple things today. One of the things is that laundry equipment. There's been some evolution in laundry equipment of late. Can we talk a little bit about that?
You made it sound like it was going to be exciting, and then you said laundry equipment.
I'm just saying, it's good. Laundry equipment is it's important to all of us. Let's face it.
We need it.
We do need it.
It is, and we're always talking about water conservation and energy conservation, especially here in the Valley, right? So years ago, I was one of the people who went out and bought high-efficiency laundry equipment, like a lot of people did. And it did what it was supposed to do in terms of efficiency, but the first generation had some issues. So everybody's familiar with the front-loading style that came out initially. And then we realized why we gave up front-loading laundry equipment back in the 1960s, right?
Because when there's a hole on the side instead of on the top, it can leak.
It can leak.
Right.
And that was one of the problems. It could leak. The other problem we found out with high-efficiency equipment, especially, folks, detergent. It's pretty important, which is why pods are so great for high-efficiency equipment, because it's really important to use the correct amount of detergent. So one of the things that can happen with high-efficiency washing machines is they can develop kind of a bad smell. They can start smelling like your old socks after a while.
Okay.
And what tends to happen is you get a buildup of residue around the door seal.
Interesting.
So they use so little water that if you use too much detergent, it gets sticky. So the inside and the door seal gets kind of sticky. So the correct balance of water and detergent, which pods are great, and then you might have to clean the door seal once in a while just to get in behind there and get some of that maybe gunky stuff out of there if you have to. There is, thankfully, a whole new generation of high-efficiency laundry equipment that's on the market now, and they're top loaders. So now we have top-loading, high-efficiency machines. They work great. I just walked through Lowe's the other night when I needed to pick up some stuff. There's some really cool ones out there. Double washers that actually have like 2 washing compartments. There's some pretty cool stuff out there. Yeah.
As you're doing inspections out there, are you noticing any kind of a trend in terms of what buyers are looking at these days as opposed to maybe a year ago or 2 years ago? Are you seeing a difference? Are people, I mean, to me, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've seen a lot of the younger people are less accepting of homes with issues. They want turnkey.
They do, but there's so much competition in the market right now. I just did an inspection this morning for some folks that looked at 24 houses in 2 days.
Oh my.
And had to beat out maybe 10 other offers on the place that they finally got in on.
It's still competitive out there.
It's very competitive out there. So you just kind of have to go into it with the mindset that you might have to accept some things that you otherwise wouldn't.
Right. And the way you guys do it, you give them an outstanding punch list. Here's your punch list. Here's the stuff you got to do or should do.
Yeah, we need to tell you of anything that you need to be aware of going into the house. So if there's a leak, if there's a major problem with the roof, hey, look, we got to get somebody in and look at this. But then we also want to help you out with maybe some future maintenance items. So here's some things you're going to be looking at. You might need to do some paint. You might need to do some improvement here and there throughout the house to give you that kind of maintenance punch list going forward, too. We want to help you with those things.
Had an interesting inspection recently, and then it was followed up with a notice from the HOA. But one of our buyers did a home inspection, had a punch list, asked the seller to do a few things, but in the course of doing it, also got a report for the resale package from the HOA, and in that, there was a notation that a tree had been removed and needed to be replaced in the front yard by the HOA. So, I mean, these are the things, when you go through that punch list and go through all these things, you go to the seller and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, please address these issues before we close. And certain things are okay to ask, and, sellers are more flexible. Some sellers are more flexible than others. But certainly if a buyer's unhappy with the condition of the home and the seller's unwilling to bring it up to a standard that's going to make the buyer happy, you walk away. You just walk away. That's what this inspection, part of what the inspection is there for.
This has been Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Thanks for listening. And remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDAWN.